when you spend on credit cards abroad, or when you want to invest in financial assets abroad. What has been happening? Interesting, trend as far as outward or outbound travel is concerned. Travel to the US by Indians is up a good 50% on the back of both students getting back to their studies and more students finally getting their visas and going for their classes, for their semesters in the US, and tourists as well, both contributing to a 50% jump in outbound travel from India to the US. Amit has more details on that. Amit, talk to us.
50% jump in flight bookings to the US, 130% jump in students traveling to the US year on year in 2023. So despite the 7 lakh cap, people are going to the US. And this is also on the back of easing of visa curbs post PM Modi's state visit to the United States. Curbs have been eased and resumption of visa processing has happened. So the timing basically is telling.
My only question here is this, Karthik, are you witnessing the so-called pent-up demand? So many students could not get their visas in time, could not get their documents in time to make it for their semesters in the year 2021 and in the year 2022. Maybe a lot of that held over travel finally happened in 2023.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. So of course there is students who could not attend campus internationally in the US last year, would have last year would be my guess, right? Because in the pandemic, of course, many students who had actually got admissions opted out of pursuing their higher education because the on-campus experience would have been lost in remote learning, distance learning. So I think there is some pent-up demand on that end also adding up. And then of course, visas were not available. In fact, I applied for a US visa last year and my US visa interview date at the consulate in Delhi was November 2024. There was a 2.5 year waiting period, which then got filled over the last 1 year. They've opened up more slots and they've reinforced a lot of facilitation of visas. So a lot of people who were planning to undertake travel for meeting family, and US is a large base of NRIs and families abroad. So I think a lot of pent-up demand definitely adding up now.
And also the fact that finally we got a US ambassador to India who was appointed after a 2.5 year grab, Eric Garcetti, who finally became US ambassador to India. Maybe that is also helping processes.